All right, this tutorial we're going to go over your pages, creating new pages. And if I click the pages section, I'm going to have any existing pages that have been created up to this point, as well as the ability to edit those and or create a new one. So let me see if I can find one. Let's see, let's do the About Us section. And we're going to have some tags where I have floated images, a floated image, excuse me, and then a title. So let's go ahead and just assume we're going to create a new page, and we kind of want to follow this particular format. Really easy to do. First thing we want to do is add new. Alright, so after that loads up, we want to give it a page title, so some name here. We want to scroll down to the editor. I'm going to go ahead and just drop in some fake dummy text. Now, real quick, you might not see these icons right here, so you probably see this. So to open up the extra options, click this little icon, and you're going to get a few more in here. Alright. As well as what we can also do is an HTML version. So if you want to just work in HTML view, you can do that, but more than likely not. Otherwise, visual mode is typically what people use. Alright, so now I have my text, my title. I'm going to go ahead and just publish this. Now remember, publishing saves it and makes it quote-unquote live. However, it does not show up on your website unless you link it somehow, whether that is adding it to your main menu or linking it from somewhere within here, a read more or something. So just remember, publishing doesn't necessarily make it to where people can find it. Okay? Next, which is really important, is template, and what kind of template we're using. And by that I mean, what's the layout? The layout of the home page obviously looks different than the layout of the contact page. So you can choose a predetermined design or layout that we've already built and put in place for you. So right here in the page attributes section is where you do that. So default template, oops, wrong button, sorry. Looks like this, and it's got a sidebar space, basically this little gap. So we don't want that. What we do want is full width. So obviously page with contact form, if you want to duplicate your contact page, you could do that. I don't know why you would, but if you want to, you can. But we want full width. I'm going to go ahead and update this. Now if I refresh, I'll see it's now full width. Okay. Next is I can drop in some pictures, images, and all sorts of stuff just by playing with these fun and neat little icons down here. So let's say I want to insert an image. I'll click this little icon. First, make sure you click let me back up because I probably did that a little too fast. First, click where you kind of want it. So I want it to be at the top parallel with this first sentence. So I'm going to click in there, make sure I'm inside the editor. Then I'm going to click the icon. Get my dialog box. I can either drag and drop in a file from my computer, a brand new one. In this case, I'm just going to grab an existing one from the media library. And let's just go ahead and use this girl. I'm going to click show. Now I have a lot of stuff I can do. I can give a description that's good for SEO. I can change the title of it if I want, an alternate text, so when someone rolls over it. A lot of different little things we can do. As well as alignment. So this alignment here is for text. Is it going to float left of text, right of text, center of text? I'm going to do this one left. And then we can also change the size of it, which looks like, let's see, we only have one choice at this time, which is this full size. So you can actually choose a different setting to reduce the size, alter the size, and that kind of a thing, which is really cool. And then I'm going to go ahead and choose use this image. And here we are. It's kind of giving us a rough preview. I'm going to go ahead and update this. Refresh this page. And here we are. We got the little text inserted. We got it floated left. The little frame is there. And then here's our text at the right. Okay, but we're missing a title now, aren't we? So we can actually do a title, such as, let's see, title goes here, and maybe I want to make this bold or give it a color or a predetermined header tag that we went over in another tutorial. So if I click the paragraph, I have a bunch of different types of formats I can choose from. So I'll choose Heading 4, update. I'll refresh this. Now I have my title goes here. Usually, let me actually come out. Let me delete this because that really should be up top. That's what I should have done first. So let me go ahead and drop this thing back in. Show, use image, and actually let me do a different header. Let me do header 3. I think that's a little bit bigger. There we are. The title goes here. Here's our text, and etc. And as well as you can play around in the editor in terms of. Let me drop in some more text here. Like if you want a bold text, we can do that up in here. There's hyperlinks. You can do quotes, bullet points. There's a lot of little different things that you can do to make this a little more dynamic, a little bit more easier for people to read. That'll do it for this particular page creation section. I'm going to go over the sidebar template and another tutorial because that's probably something that should be its own tutorial. It might get a little bit long. We're at 6.5 minutes now, so I try to actually keep tutorials less than 5 if at all possible.